So what about being married, man? You find that your wife being supportive plays a big part in what you do?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, drawn from inspirations, just from day to day life, living with another human being, that's powerful. That's very inspirational. And then it don't hurt that my wife is the baddest thing walking on earth right now. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's inspiration. If I want to sing about love, I can just look at her and just create something about that. Or if I'm inspired through some tumultuous situation that's going on, with us, and we, have we kind of hitting heads or something like that, I can come out and create something that has passion in that way. You know what I'm saying? So, like, so to answer your question, and in short, yes. I mean, it's very impactful on what I do musically. Being in a relationship with that woman.
Hey, now you one of them peoples. That's old school, y'all. You one of them peoples. You Church of God in Christ. So born and raised. Hey, but let me ask you this: so, did your church experiences growing up play a big part in it? To what you do now?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Talk about it a little bit.
I mean, when you think of the Church of God in Christ, you have this place where you could go and listen to all of the top musicians, in that circle, just swapping and jumping in and off of instruments, and one musician that'll go from playing the piano to playing the drums to playing the bass. He can play the whole thing by himself if he had 6 or 8 arms. That's very inspirational. And then also their style of singing is where I would listen to that, and that's what kind of molded you into doing like so many different unique things with your vocals and strengthening what you can do with your vocal ability. Now, mind you, that I didn't, like, I came up in Church of God in Christ, and I think I left around. I was very young when I left, but if you've been born in it and you've been around it, and you saw your sisters go to choir rehearsal, you've been up there in the choir stand, you still, it's something that's been planted in you. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would take from that, and listening to all of the great Kojic singers come through and do all those riffs and runs. So how could you really not take anything from that? As you can see, like, the world, I mean, not to be, not to offend anybody or anything like that, but you see a lot of churches now starting to pick up and do what the Church of God in Christ has been doing for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially with all of the bumps and the shouting music and all that different type of stuff, man. So it's like Church of God in Christ their music culture is phenomenal. It has been, and it always will be. It's going to another level even now. So
yeah. So all right, you got young producers coming up behind you. What kind of advice can you give them? Would you tell them to stay out the game, or come on in with both feet? But if they do come in, what could you tell them that can help them find an easier path to success?
Well, business-wise, I'm gonna tell them to stay out the game, because they're trying to take the business. Nah, man. I guess the best thing I would be able to say, man, is of course, I mean, it might sound cliche, but always, stay humble, and do what you feel, as far as the music. Don't try to sound like anybody else, because if you sound like somebody else, then why should we listen to you? You sound like the person you copying off of. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about being original. That's the reason why, Timbaland will get so many calls, because I want the Timbaland sound, or Rodney Jerkins will get so many calls because I want the Rodney Jerkins sound, or the Luke Eyes will get so many calls because I want to sound like Katy Perry. So if you create and invent your own sound, and it's a sound that people love, and you master it, people are going to start calling you and contacting you for your sound, because you don't sound like anybody else. So that's one of the biggest things I can pretty much say to any up-and-coming producers. Sound like you.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's up next for you, Big Rill? What you got going on?
Dude,
I know I know some stuff you can't talk about. He got a lot of secrets he can't divulge, y'all.
Yeah, I got some things going on that I can't really speak on right now. But as far as like short term, like really focused on finishing up a couple of the artists around here in St. Louis area. Working on Lloyd Nix. Be looking for his project. We are actually finishing that up. He's getting ready to do his listening party. Working on finishing up Corey Barrett. He's going to be doing some more studio work. Shouts out to both of them.
Oh yeah.
Also, one of the hidden jewels, one of the most amazing female vocalists, in this area, Monique Folks. She's gonna be working on her project. Shouts out to the Folk family, B Folks.
B Folks.
Yeah. So I'll be gearing up to work on that. Let's see, and also, the Shanita Jones. I'll be doing some more work on her. We're gearing up, getting ready to start working on her concert that she has coming up.
Hold on, let me ask you this: is there a difference, like, for you, the mindset when you work on a local artist as opposed to a national or international artist?
Yeah. Give me that question again.
Is there a mindset difference? You might think something like do you think? I don't know what you think, but from a local artist to a national artist, is your production and everything, is it your mindset the same?
Actually, I approach them the same way. I'll be as hard on a virtue as I would be on any other random person that came in to this studio, because really, I believe the music is more of a marriage. It's just the artist, it's the producer, it's the writer all together. So I'm not gonna short you, on your production. Now, if you just a whack artist, and you just doing something as a hobby, I'll be honest with you, I ain't gonna put 100% into the record, especially if you doing a record for a small amount of money too. You know what I mean? You get what you pay.
Money
for.
play a big part in it, right?
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, you gotta eat.
So I'm not. I'm just being real, being honest with you. I'm not finna sit here and put in, 2 days, 3 days of work on one record for you, and you doing this for a hobby. You have no real plans to really get it out. I'm gonna get you what you want, get you in, get you out, and that'll be it. But if you're serious about your project and you really trying to make a statement, then I'm gonna go in 100 with you. Whether we got a Walmart microphone and a Radio Shack keyboard, I'm gonna give you the best I can give you out of that. You know what I mean? So, but as far as the approach, I mean, if you another thing is like, as far as like the difference between like a national act and a local act. With a national act, yeah, they can call you up and say, hey, I got 10 grand that I want to put on a record, or 5 grand that I want to put on just that one record with you, and yeah, you're gonna go into it and you're gonna give them 100% all the time. So yeah, I can say 100% of the time I'm gonna approach a national act with everything I got, but I'm human, so I understand like local artists and what they do. Like, I was a local artist before. That's the reason why I even started doing my own making my own music. But so I understand. I mean, I'll meet you where you are, and if I feel like where you are is good enough, then I'm coming in 100%. We gonna throw down on the record. So really that's how I really look at it. I show you love.
Oh yeah. So how can people find you when they want to get in contact with you and work with you?
Oh man, you know what? If you want to find me, I ain't out. That's a shame. I ain't really got a whole bunch of stuff out there. I ain't even all into the Twitter, but somehow, if you want to contact me, I mean, y'all know my wife be out there, big pub. Sierra, she pubbed me up pretty good out there on Facebook. You can find her. I'm sure you probably one of her friends. She got so many friends on there. Or you can find me on my Facebook. I should be on there. It's Michael Rill Whitfield. I don't know all of the names on there, and I definitely ain't giving out my number. But I will give out my email address.
Yeah.
It is Rill, RILL, noise, NOIZE, at gmail.com. And just hit me up on that. I'll definitely come back with you. And we can politic on some things.
All right. What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all, this your boy Jay Ross, hanging out with my cat, y'all, Michael Rill Whitfield, one of the young lions, y'all. One of the top young producers coming up in America today, y'all. You better check him out. J Ross TV, 10 million strong. We gone. Peace.
We out.